Good morning everyone. So it is actually the 21st of August today. It is Tuesday and as you can see I'm like half ready for the day. I've done my makeup. I haven't put much on because I'm going out today. That is today. However, I wanted to quickly pop on here before the proper vlog actually starts and just have a little quick chat about how outlining went for the very first chapters of part 1. I think I'm just gonna prop you up on my windowsill while I do this. So, outlining the first 2 chapters. So I started outlining last night, so the 20th of August, and I think I was pretty much sat there with the document open and the blinking cursor for probably about half an hour because I just didn't know how I wanted to open the book, because I have this thing where I know that the first scene a reader reads, it has to be interesting, and I have this thing where a slow start really isn't that interesting. However, that is what will happen in the book, and so I was sat there for about half an hour last night just trying to figure out how I wanted to open the book and start it, and I just couldn't figure it out. So I kind of took a break and just minimized the document, and I just sat on my laptop and watched a couple videos for a little bit, and then after that I actually went back to my outlining document and I was probably sat there for about 10-15 minutes just typing things out, deleting them, until I eventually decided that my opening scene, interesting or not, is going to I need to hook people in. That is my issue, and I feel like I struggle with scene ideas that can do that. So after about 15-20 minutes maybe, I finally just decided that I wanted the first scene to be Bailey working in her dad's studio. So that's what I did, and I created a new character, and I'm pretty sure I started off with Harry Scott. Ended up changing it to Flynn Scott or Flynn something. Oh, I think it was Flynn Hope. I came up with this new character and kind of helps move the story forward in a way, because Julian then starts asking about him when he arrives in the afternoon. So I managed to figure out the first chapter within probably about just under an hour, 50 minutes. So it did take me a while to figure it out, but I got there. And then I started outlining the second chapter, and I also really struggled with that because I just didn't know what I wanted in the second chapter, because it goes from Bailey's to Julian's point of view, so it switches quite a lot. In all honesty, I think the stage of the whole writing process that I find that is the most hard, the stage that is the most hard for me, is probably the outlining. I found the first draft of the definition of love so easy to write, and that was because I had a very tedious outline, but that outline was hard. I think it's just getting back into the rhythm of things, because it's been... The last time I was outlining was May. Was it May or was it... No, I finished it in April, because I remember completing it for Camp NaNoWriMo. So the last time I was outlining was April. So maybe it's just getting back into the swing of things, getting into a good rhythm, that kind of thing. Maybe it's just that, and along the way I'll find it a lot easier. But that is my update for now. Good morning everyone. So I'm in a little bit of a rush right now because my parents and brother are out getting my sister, and I realised that while they were out I decided I wanted to get some exercise in, and it's been probably about an hour since they left. Probably won't be back for another half an hour. And I've been sat on The Sims creating Orva's family, and I've also put in a house that was in the gallery because I don't have time to create one myself. I've done that. I'm not going to show you anything right now because it's all very new to me. I want to just get through all of this myself first. So I might be able to change that bed. So there's 1, 2 bedrooms. There's 2 bedrooms on the first floor, I believe, and then there are more on this floor. So 1, and obviously I think I might keep this place because it looks nice, but we'll see, because these bedrooms aren't suitable for the characters. I want to just come off The Sims now, and I'm going to go down and exercise. It's a lot later. It's still the 27th of August, which I did not clarify this morning, and I have had my hair dyed, but I had a massive issue with it, hence why my hair is now up in a bun. Let me just prop you up on here. Hair has been dyed. However, there have been quite a few issues because I showered yesterday. It's been tough trying to get my hair to cooperate. So I showered yesterday and washed my hair. Maybe that was the thing. Maybe I shouldn't have washed my hair. So yeah, I've dyed my hair. It went really wrong. I basically had my hair dyed, and I had my... so I dyed my hair. My mum dyed my hair, and waited 20 minutes, washed it all out, put the conditioner through it, washed that out, and then I went to dry my hair, and my god, my hands got covered in blue, a black colour, because that is obviously my hair colour choice. But the front always turns out very blue, and you can, like, I'm really washed out because I'm wearing black, so no more wearing black in my videos, apart from jeans, because why not? You're not going to see them anyway. So yeah, I look very washed out right now, and very pale, and you can barely see my eyebrows. My eyebrows are still here. So like I was saying, I got blue and black, like this kind of colour on my hands, so I had to rinse it out again after trying to dry my hair. Second time trying to dry my hair, it felt like straw, and whenever I tried to brush it, and I was like, so I decided that I needed to brush my hair through, and so because I left my brush downstairs, I went downstairs and got my hair brush, and my hair felt like Velcro. It was so knotty and dry. My hair feels so much better now, and it took a while to brush through all of the knots in my hair. Just imagine trying to put a semi-permanent dye through your hair after after already showering, and washing your hair because you're an idiot. Basically calling myself an idiot. Just why would you do that? Why would you wash your hair before dyeing it? It doesn't make any sense, does it? It doesn't make any sense to me either. I could have just not washed my hair yesterday. I still could have showered, just not washing my hair. Wait, so we're all having a barbecue for tea tonight, And no, my dad has not started barbecuing yet. So I think what I'm now going to do, which is ridiculous, but I think I'm now going to sort this mess out on my bed. I'm not entirely sure if you can see. I think you can. You can pretty much see all of that. There you go. It's Tuesday the 28th of August. Currently about 4:30. Today has been so productive. And I've also completed the outline for part 1 of the second book 3 days early as well. Because I originally wanted to finish part 1 by the end of this month, and I have. So I'm so excited because I think I'll be starting part 2 early now. I might start part 2 today or tomorrow. And I would show you the outline, but I can't because it actually has the title of the book on it, and I'm not revealing that until the 11th of November. Mark it in your calendars, people. The 11th of The 11th of November, I am revealing the title for the second book in the series. I'm so excited. It's the 1st of September. I think it's something like 20 past 1. It's 20 past 1. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yesterday was a bad day. It was my first day back at college, kind of. It was an induction day, and I guess there are a lot of things on my mind that I won't necessarily talk about now, but it is detrimental to my work and wanting to do it, because I remember this March, I was in a very depressed state. I was very anxious, very on edge. I do get those feelings of that coming back to me, but when they do, it comes very slowly. Okay, so it's the 2nd of September and it's currently almost 6 o'clock in the evening. It's almost 6 o'clock. It's a Sunday, and this whole weekend I've pretty much done absolutely nothing. Mainly because I started talking to someone online and I've just been distracted by him ever since. Story of my life. And I've spent this like late afternoon just trying to come up with a new desk that I would like in my room, because my current desk is not actually a desk but more of a computer workstation, and it is bloody annoying because you got the curves and the whole thing from where I'm sat right now just looks so cluttered. I hate it, which is why I said that weirdly, which is why I really want a cupboard on the left side, and then the other side I just want to be able to get my feet underneath. Also, my room basically really needs a repaint, because I am going to show you a little something. This is ridiculous. When I get anxious, I pick at things. I pick at my desk as well. Yep, that's bad. And yeah, I pick at a lot of things, really. Truth be told, I've done pretty much nothing today. I have done a couple of things that are on my to-do list, but not much, to be honest. And I've also edited part of my outlining process video. So I'm doing it in stages, so I'm about halfway now, and then I think I'm going to do the rest tomorrow, and then Tuesday hopefully will be layering the B-roll. That might be a little bit challenging. And yesterday I only outlined one chapter, and that was chapter 11. Hi everyone, it's the 3rd of September. I keep wanting to say December, despite what the weather's been like. It's been quite nice. I keep wanting to say December, and I'm not entirely sure why. So there's that. And it is about 20 past 4 in the evening, obviously. And well, not really in the evening, but late afternoon. And I have been doing a lot already today. And the plan for the rest of the day is to outline. So before I was interrupted, I was going to say something about something I've kind of stopped doing, and that is reading through the definition of love. So as you know, I've been reading through it perfectly fine. And I think I got to chapter 20 of the first part, and I was like, this isn't working. It's just not working for me. So I've decided to step away from the definition of love completely, and I'm just going to really focus on the second book, the sequel to Definition of Love. And oh, what happened to my bar? Oh, it's there. And I am actually going out a little bit later, so I have plenty of time to do some outlining, and I've also edited most of the outlining video as well. I think just one more day of editing and I'll be good. I think it's probably taken me like almost a week to get this video done. I don't remember when I actually started editing it, but it must have been last month. So I'm going out a little bit later, so I've got time to outline, and because I'm going out before my tea, I'm actually going to have a snack whilst I outline. I'm going to have some cheese curls and a hi-fi bar. Good afternoon everyone, it is Friday the 7th of September and I haven't vlogged in a while. I think the last time I probably vlogged was last weekend, and it's now the weekend again pretty much for me. I have a 4-day weekend now that I don't go to college on a Monday or a Friday, and that's why I'm home today, because I don't have college today. Which actually reminds me, I stupidly left my guitar at college yesterday, and the reason why is because I was not in the right state to get it from the music office and like carry it on my back, because it can get so annoying. I really wasn't in the right frame of mind at the time, because yesterday was a rough day for me. This whole week has been rough, but there have been good things that have happened, so that's a good thing. However, what's not a good thing is that both of my guitars are out of action for the weekend.
because obviously my electric acoustic is at college, and Luna has broken a string. Oh my god, it's just been one of those weeks, and I'm laughing at it because it's so ridiculous. It's currently 2:10. I actually need to head out in about 50 minutes actually, because I'm meeting out with a friend this afternoon. I think the plan of action now is to kind of tidy everything up, and including this. Yes, Luna has broken her B string, which is slightly annoying because it's one of the thinner strings and it's harder to I just can't do anything with it. And it broke, it snapped while I was trying to tune it. So I'm gonna tidy everything away, and I am actually wearing a dress today because it's a lovely day outside. I think what I'll probably try and do is outline for either like 20 or 30 minutes, and then I will need to get ready. This is going to annoy me, isn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna finish tidying up and then I'm gonna be back. Right, okay, so I've kind of finished tidying. I'm just doing some last minute bits. The battery on this phone is amazing. I have a new phone, by the way. I don't think I said that. It's the Motorola E5 Play, and it's got really good battery. However, you have to like charge overnight because it apparently takes a long time to charge. Not that I've really noticed. Love it. So the next thing I'm going to quickly do, where's my pen? Right underneath. Right, okay. I'm going to go through my to-do list for today, check a couple of things off, and I actually need to write tomorrow's to-do list at some point because I think most of it will be editing videos for the rest of September. And now I'm actually just going to put these on because then I don't have to put it on later. And yes, I'm wearing socks and tights. The reason is because I don't like my feet to slip in my boots, and I'm wearing my boots. I'm going to get to outlining now and see how I do. So it's now about 3:30 and I've not gone out. Plans changed and we've decided to meet another time, and so I'm now bored because I have no clue what to do. I have been outlining, and I'm now on chapter 18, I believe, or I have finished chapter 18, and it's just now the case I'm carrying on. However, before I carry on, I do really want to grab the outline for part 1, and I want to go ahead and make some. Because I've changed a name, I need to just go back through it and just change that in the actual outline so I don't get confused. Okay, so good evening everyone. It is Saturday, September the 8th, and it is about 5:25. Yes, it's the evening now. And yesterday, I did do some outlining yesterday. I think I got to about chapter 18, I'm pretty sure. And I am going to try and get to chapter 20 by this evening. That is my aim. I don't really want to do too much this evening because I don't know how much time I'm going to have. So that is the aim. Get to chapter 20, and ideally I'd like to get part 2 done by the end of the weekend, and the end of the weekend for me is Monday, so I do have time to complete it, and that's probably about, if I do two chapters today, that means I'll have to do 5 chapters tomorrow and 5 chapters on Monday, because I think part 2 is going to be 30 chapters long.
Okay, so I'm going to be completely honest with you here. Kind of talk about something that some of you might not realise, but when I'm outlining, there are things that I do find in the pre-outline that are faulty or may not have any relevance anymore to the overall story and the plot. So there are things in my pre-outline that I cut from the book completely. You know, I might come back to, I was about to say the title of the book, I might go back to it in, I don't know, next year or whenever I've written it and realise that that scene maybe was needed in the book, but for now it doesn't need to be. And honestly, I also made a bit of a goal and someone's holding me accountable, so it's kind of like having an accountability partner, but not really, because they're a friend, so they wouldn't have any clue what that means. Yeah, my aim, fingers crossed, is to finish the outline by the end of this month. But now I'm actually a little hungry and I'm not entirely sure where my tea is, and I think my aim will be to outline for an hour or something. I'm probably gonna set a timer on my phone and do it like that, because when I set goals for outlining, sometimes I will set a certain amount of chapters that I need to outline, or previously I've done it so I get to a certain word count, but I think I'm going to change up a little bit now and do maybe 45 minutes, a 15-minute break, and then half an hour. I don't know, but I kind of just want to do 45 minutes today. So this guitar, yesterday, I was trying to tune it up half a step, and I got to the B string and ping, it snapped. So today I did put the spare string on and now I'm able to play. However, it is a little bit harder to play acoustic because I'm used to my electric acoustic, and the strings on that guitar are closer to the fretboard. Some of you are going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? But honestly, it's so much easier to play my electric acoustic. You're probably wondering so then why do you have this guitar? Because I like it. And I also do, I do like playing it, don't get me wrong. Okay, so it's currently about 10:15, and you think I'm really tired because I've been up probably since, I don't actually know when I woke up. Must have been about 9. I don't know, I don't remember when I woke up. It was so long ago. Earlier I did get some outlining done. I did really well. Oh, but in the 45-minute slot that I gave myself, I didn't just outline. I probably outlined 2 chapters, and then I moved on and did some personality character things. Basically there's this website, 16personalities.com, and I basically just took the test for Bailey, Julian and Nolan, and I can't remember what their personalities are. You know, I'll remember when I see them. I'll probably explain a little more about that at some other point. Basically, I just want to get to know my characters a bit better. The other day I had a breakthrough for the 3rd book, and I'm not going to say anything, but I've had a big breakthrough, and I think it's going to be one of the main subplots that drives the main plot forward, although I'm not really sure what the main plot is. Maybe it is the main plot, I don't know yet. But I had a major breakthrough on the bus the other day and I'm so happy.
Good afternoon, everyone. So it is the Sunday the 9th of September and it's almost 3 o'clock, I believe. And to be honest, this week has been absolute shambles. I swear most of it has gone wrong. Obviously there's been some good memories sprinkled in that mix, but it is mostly bad. However, there is some good. I'm trying to stay positive about it because I know I need to do that. I bloody hate sitting down on the sofa and chatting with you, so I think I might go to the kitchen because I love the bread bin in this kitchen when I just kind of want to talk to the camera and just get everything out. Yeah, so this week has been very eventful. Obviously I started college for the year again and it's already gone wrong. I've already had a little bit of a mishap with a friend, but I guess kind of both giving each other a second chance because it's only been a week, for God's sake, it's it's only been a week. I managed to have a panic attack on Thursday. I don't know if I mentioned that yesterday or someone, but I had a panic attack on Thursday and it was the first panic attack that I've had in a while. I would probably say my last full-blown panic attack must have been March, April sort of time. So that is bloody impressive and I'm glad it hasn't happened. Just realised that my neighbours can probably hear me. Oops. I do realise that sometimes I shout and I hadn't even realised that the playroom door was open and the back door is also open, so just goes to show how much I pay attention to my surroundings. Anyway, as I was saying, so that difference between my panic attacks, I think it just goes to show how far I've come with my journey, and yeah, I am a little emotional about it. However, I'm obviously proud of myself and everything. And yeah, this week has just been absolute shambles. It is now 3 o'clock. My family are currently out. My sister's actually up at my nan's. And my brother, mum and dad have gone out to town and they've gone to a car show, I think. I'm going to sit down here on the sofa and outline, and I don't know whether to put something on the TV. I'm probably putting some music on, probably better off putting the music on actually. And yeah, I'm gonna outline and I'm going to snack on grapes because I think I really just need something to eat and drink. Good morning everyone. What is the date today? I think it's Monday the 10th of September. I believe it's about 10:15. Yeah, 10:15, and I have been up since 7:30. Nice and early start. So yeah, I've been up since 7:30. I have actually done quite a bit. I have had my breakfast, obviously. I've had a little workout. I didn't bother with too much because I knew I'd get really hungry after it, so I just did 15 minutes. But last night, I was going to film a little update last night, but I just kept putting it off to the point where it was 11 at night and I couldn't. So I just thought that, I might as well update you now. So last night, I don't actually really remember, but I was sat down here for a pretty long time, just sat in this very seat outlining. And then after a while, it must have been after tea or just before tea, I went up to my laptop up, and then after tea I obviously went up properly. It was about 9 o'clock last night when I actually went up. And it was probably about 9:30 when I actually started outlining again. And I am on chapter 28, I believe, so I've got a couple more chapters to go. I'm thinking there's going to be a little bit more than just 2. I don't know yet because I've got the twins' birthday to outline, which is the 27th of October. and I've got Halloween because they are both important like dates in the book. So that is pretty much all I need to outline now. So I think I'm going to sit here and do that. I am actually going out this evening, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm meeting up with a friend, so I think probably around 1, like after lunch, I will probably like slowly start getting ready. I won't need to leave here until 6, so I have plenty of time to get some outlining done. It is now 1. I've had lunch and I actually watched Hairspray this morning. Not really watched it, but it was on kind of like while I was trying to outline. Obviously, I wouldn't have gotten much done if I hadn't have watched it. And I'm at the end of part 2, so I kind of do need to like take it slow, let it all like happen, I guess. And it has to make sense, so I don't want to rush it. But yeah, I'm near the end of part 2, so I think my aim will be to finish the outline this month, and then I am hoping to start writing. I don't really know, because I've had this massive dilemma where I know I need to take a break with my writing and everything like that. However, I just don't know when. I'm kind of tempted to, so obviously I think this month I'm going to be completing the outline for the second book. But I obviously want to participate in NaNoWriMo, and I don't want to start writing this until like next year. So it's like Q1, and I have done some chores this morning. I have hoovered, I've done the dishwasher. I don't think I've loaded it properly, in all fairness. Oh, that's one other thing. NaNoWriMo. I don't think, right, so 50,000 words in 30 days when I really actually only have 27 days because I'm away. What I'll probably do is work on the second draft of the definition of love for NaNoWriMo, because that sounds pretty good actually. And getting those first 2 parts done and out of the way, or the first part, I don't know how many words are in each, roughly. But I'd like to think that I could complete either just the first part or the first 2 parts, but we will see. I'm actually going to get back to outlining now. Okay, so it's now about 2 o'clock, I think. And I don't know if you've noticed, but yes, I do have some spots around my chin area. Yes, it's now almost 2 o'clock. And I would say I've probably been done now for about half an hour. I've just been kind of trying to take in the fact that I have now finished part 2, the outline for part 2, which I just can't believe it, because like at the beginning of the month, I'm pretty sure I was like halfway through part 1, and now I'm done with part 2. And I think I'm gonna give myself a couple days to just kind of let that fact kind of like simmer down and just kind of let my mind kind of absorb that information. And I would show you the actual thing, however, I basically set the title as the heading and not just like outline, so I can't show you anything. Obviously it'd be spoilery anyway, but like I want to be able to show you that I have actually printed it off. Maybe I'll show you a little bit. I'll try and show you it without showing the title. I could probably cover it with my phone actually. So here we go. This is the outline. This is the outline for part 2 of the second book. How exciting. So I think because I finished part 2, it seems like a really good place to stop this vlog and this vlog here. And then you might get a little bit bonus content when I finish part 3, because I think I'll probably do it like that, because I think I finished part 1 maybe last month's vlog. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that is pretty much everything for this video. So if you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed my journey finishing part 2, if you enjoyed this vlog, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below. Also, don't forget that my social media links are all in the description down below as well. I'm most active on Instagram, so go follow me over there because I talk about a lot of different things on my Instagram. And if you want to be updated every single time something new or different is happening in my life, then Instagram will be the place that I post that sort of thing. So go ahead and check my Instagram out. That link will be in the description below. It shouldn't be too far down. You should be able to find it. But that is everything for this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!